Clark County Today is brought to you by Target Zero with the goal of eliminating traffic fatalities in Washington by 2030. Take the pledge today. Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Welcome everyone, Jacob Granneman here with your end of the week Friday evening update from Clark County Today. Well, a multi-year process examining issues related to housing affordability hit its midpoint this week with a virtual work session in front of the Clark County Council. The Housing Options Study and Action Plan is an effort to learn what kind of housing is being built in the unincorporated areas of the Vancouver urban growth boundary and whether adjustments need to be made. The report found, amongst other things, that more than 4 in 10 renters in the county are spending over 30% of their income on housing, along with nearly a quarter of homeowners. Around 76% of new homes being built here are single-family detached homes, usually with 3 or 4 bedrooms, even as the average household size continues to shrink. The study is just the first part of the process that could inform eventual changes to the county's comprehensive growth management plan, along with possible zoning changes to allow smaller homes and lots in some areas. To read more about the report, be sure to see our story at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, Clark County ended the week adding 47 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 along with 3 deaths. 2 of those are confirmed and 1 is suspect. 1 earlier reported death was removed from the total after it was determined the person lived outside of the county. For the week, we averaged 45 cases per day, and the same as last week, active cases rose to 311, but hospitalizations tapered off with 19 confirmed and 1 suspected case taking up 3.5% of bed space. In related news, it appears Clark County will get to remain in Phase 3 of reopening when the state looks at the numbers next week. Today, Washington Governor Jay Inslee announced counties will need to meet just one of 2 metrics instead of both. For larger counties like ours, that means 14-day case count below 200 per 100,000 people. We're currently at 110 and unlikely to rise much next week, or fewer than 5 new hospitalizations per 100,000 people over the past week. We also currently are meeting that last metric. The first evaluation of whether counties can remain in Phase 3 will happen next Monday. If a county is required to move back, it could take effect the following Friday. A bill that would help behavioral health care workers renew their credentials during a state of emergency unanimously passed the state Senate this week. House Bill 1063, sponsored by Representative Paul Harris of Vancouver, would give the Secretary of Health the authority to grant a waiver for additional credential renewals due to barriers created from governor-declared emergencies. The legislation would also give more time to individuals looking to complete their licensure hours during times of a pandemic or state of emergency. The legislation would apply to substance use disorder professional trainees, certifications, and associate licenses for social workers, mental health counselors, and marriage and family therapists. The bill contains an emergency clause, meaning it would take effect immediately. It now heads to the governor's desk to be signed into law. The 105-day 2021 legislative session is scheduled to end on April 25th. Well, area residents who enjoy bowling, billiards, and arcade games will have plenty of activities to choose from in the new 43,000 square foot Round 1 Bowling and Amusement Center at the Vancouver Mall. Although doors have been open to guests since April 3rd, Round 1 will have its official grand opening at 10 a.m. Saturday. Prices are $5 for bowling and $6 for billiards and other games. Guests must wear masks inside the facility and social distancing protocols. Guests can enter this entertainment center from the lower level outside the upper level inside the mall. They will see lots of arcade games and prizes, party rooms, concessions, bowling lanes, pool tables, and more. For more information, see our story at clarkcountytoday.com. Continuing on the entertainment theme, Clark County residents will soon have the opportunity to take a short drive to the Selwood area of Portland to visit Oaks Amusement Park. The reopening follows the season's cancellation, which marked the only missed season in almost 116 years. Oaks Park staff members are excited to resume their mission of welcoming visitors to connect with an iconic piece of local history while enjoying safe, wholesome family fun on the Midway. The reopening includes the entire amusement park, including the rides, miniature golf golf course and midway games for the 2021 season. The 2021 schedule is set to begin April 17th and continue through October 31st. Hours are subject to change, and the park is open rain or shine. In April, the park is open on Saturdays and Sundays from noon to 7 p.m., and then it will also be open on Fridays in May. Starting in June, the park will be open 7 days a week. The reopening of the amusement park is also the grand opening of the new Atmosphere, which takes riders on a terrifying trip above the Midway, soaring to a height of 100 feet. It replaces the iconic Screaming Eagle ride. For more information, see our full story at clarkcountytoday.com. As is often the case at the end of an era, it's a bittersweet day for all of us here at Clark County Today as we bid farewell to reporter Chris Brown, who is headed off to a new career adventure. Chris wanted to take a few moments to share some parting thoughts with all of you. Here's Chris.
Hey, thanks, Jacob. Wow, what an adventure it has been the last few years. It's been a pleasure to work with you. It's been a pleasure, of course, to work with editor Ken Vance, without whom none of this would have been possible. I could take time to say a note about each and every person that I work with at Clark County Today, but just know this: they are some of the most dedicated, hardworking, talented professionals that you'll ever meet. They truly care about what happens in our community. I think that's reflected in the product that you see at Clark County Today. I'm excited about what comes next. I like to say none of that would have been possible without this, though. I've grown a lot over the last several years, learned so much in my time here. And I think my first big story was that three-part series we did about the growth in Ridgefield, about the city and the school district, and really going in depth there. And that was first kind of my foray into what Clark County Today really is about, which is just going below the surface and really digging deep into stories. And that's a huge element that I've enjoyed. We were one of the first publications to report on the complaints around the Vancouver Navigation Center, but we didn't stop there. We dug deeper into the homelessness issues and the complexities and some of the solutions that might be involved there. We've covered elections, both major and minor, and then, of course, the pandemic, all the twists and turns that's really consumed our lives. You know, I'm a member of the community. I have been for my entire life. That's not going to change. I'm just going to be transitioning from being a contributor to Clark County Today to being a huge fan and avid reader of the publication. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank each and every person who's worked with me over the years, everybody who's spoken with me and shared their perspective and their stories about what's happening in their lives. To you, the readers and viewers, thank you for letting me be part of this journey. I will just be a huge fan of Clark County Today. I wish them nothing but the best. And most importantly, as I close here, I wanted to say, you stay classy, Clark County.
Well, I know I speak for everyone when I say thank you for everything, Chris. We'll miss you and always have a part of you here at Clark County Today. Well, everyone, you know the drill. Those are the stories we have for you today. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where we encourage you to like and subscribe to stay up to date. If you like what you're seeing, there's a way you can help us out. Just share us with your friends and family. If you want to share a news tip or story idea with us, those can be emailed to news@clarkcountytoday.com, or you can message us on Facebook. From all of us, I'm Jacob Graneman. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again on Monday.